हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं और मेरा बड़ी हम दोनों टोकी संटोरी विस्की एंजॉय कर रहे हैं और साथ में हम एक वीडियो पे रिएक्ट करेंगे स्पॉटिंग ए जेंजी अमंग्स्ट द मिलेनियल्स। चीयर्स टू लाइफ, हैव अ हैप्पी लाइफ।
I'm a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
I am a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
अच्छा पापा, आपको जेनजीज के बारे में कितना पता है?
मतलब देयर बर्थ ईयर 1996 onwards
7 आई गेस, राइट? 7 और 6? तो
97,
जो भी है, जो भी है।
97,
नहीं मतलब इन जनरल क्या पता आपको जेनजीज के बारे में?
Genz, they are more self-oriented, more focused, and कोई भी काम ਉਹਨੂੰ simple ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੀ ਬਜਾਏ they try to do it through their phones। ਜੇ ਮਤਲਬ knock at the door ਆ ਉਹਦੀ ਬਜਾਏ they will SMS their friend।
ओके, मेरे को लगता है मैं जेनजी हूँ, लेकिन आप मेरे से ज्यादा जेनजी हो मेरे हिसाब से।
ओह,
मेरे को ये लगता है।
ओके,
बट ठीक है,
let's see। That's a big compliment।
What's everyone's AOL A messenger name?
I was Crushed Up 40. I was a big Sonic fan. The band Crush 40 was my whole thing.
Oh,
So,
no.
He's
Mine was
Gen Z.
Van Helsing 2099. My earliest AIM memories is actually probably in the 4th grade. And I remember that being mind-blowing to me that, I can communicate with my friends via the computer.
Do you think you could do the dial-up sound?
6 मिलेनियल्स एक जेनजी है।
एक जेंजी है।
Mine was Pretty Rave Girl after a MySpace song that I was in love with, but I'd never been to a rave at that
आई
point.
गेस उनके सोशल मीडिया
I
हैंडल्स पूछ
actually
रहे हैं।
didn't have any because I was born and grew up in Japan, and AOL wasn't a thing.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah.
I also didn't have any. I was in the Philippines when I was younger, so before in the Philippines, I feel like there was a lag. Devices were not exactly updated like how they were in America.
Mine was Dollcat 101. I think it was because there was this game that I really liked, and then I also liked the Pussycat Dolls.
was it
I
like
love
Wizard 101?
Pussycat
or-
Dolls, I think
No,
she's a
Wizard
millennial,
101
right?
wasn't the game. It was like a dress-up doll type game.
I feel like I remember what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
it's
I
like-
played it like the little virtual
Yeah.
dress up your doll
Yeah,
game.
I played so many of those.
Can anyone bust a dance move right now?
What?
I asked about dance moves because I thought it'd be fun to see everyone kind of showing themselves dancing.
ये तो
Get
पक्का
to the jerk.
वो है।
मिलेनियल।
SpongeBob?
ये पक्का वो है।
What about this? Does this count as
What
a
do you call that
dance
again?
move?
The Macarena, right?
There you go.
Okay,
there you go.
okay.
Macarena वाला भी ये वो।
बट मेरे को ऐसे को लग रहा है इसने चश्मा जानबूझ के पाया, मतलब आई डोंट नो। ये तो मिलेनियल है लड़की, राइट? पिंक हेयर वाली, थोड़ी
हाँ,
एज
पक्का
लग रही है,
millennial,
एज लग रही है ये।
So that was like my shit.
Did you say elementary school for that?
I did. But hey, there you go.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. I have a distinct memory that cranked out was my freshman year of college. So I was like,
Hey,
damn,
John,
he would
can
have
I
had to have been
red
pretty
color
young
you
for
watch?
him to still be in elementary
Like,
school when that song was popping. What was everybody's favorite cartoon when they were a kid, like under 10?
Alright, if you're in Philippines, you might know this, but my favorite was Doraemon, which is about this
No.
like
Doraemon.
cat-shaped robot,
Millennial।
and
बट
they got this,
डोरेमोन
like,
तो पापा
little
जेनजीज का भी
pocket,
फेवरेट
and
है।
has a bunch
इंडिया
of
में
buttons
हर
to, like,
बंदे का
help
फेवरेट है
people
डोरेमोन।
Oh wait, yeah, I
जेनजीज
know
का।
that. It's like a tiny like blue dude.
Yes,
And he
yes,
has like
yes.
kind of like a cat. Yeah, I remember
Because
that.
I know like that was airing like all over the
Yeah, that was
Asia,
popping
so-
in Asia.
Yeah.
For me, it was more like, I mean, everyone loves Dragon Ball, right?
When you said Dragon Ball, you mean Dragon Ball?
Do you mean original Dragon Ball or
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Z.
Z?
You mean Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
I was gonna say original Dragon Ball, like, and then
तू
Z came
बहुत
out
खेल
later.
रहा है।
But
ड्रैगन बॉल, हाँ गेम्स बड़ी खेली है मैंने।
Let's hold on.
ये
We
तो
don't need to go that
वो
one.
लग रहा है, मिलेनियल लग रहा है, अरे देखने में नहीं लग रहा।
He's about to retire।
That's I gotta.
Is that yours too?
I wouldn't say it was my number one, but I mean that was heavy on the Nicktoons. If I had to choose one from that time, maybe Doug.
Oh, God.
What's that one?
It was on Nickelodeon.
Doug,
Same time as Our Real Monsters was. Yeah.
I watched a lot of Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
Dexter's
That's
Laboratory.
full out
Laboratory.
Dexter's
ये बहुत बढ़िया
Laboratory.
cartoon होता था,
The
बहुत ही
reason
बढ़िया.
that made me a little bit sus is because I feel like normally people would say just Dexter's Lab. That's what it was in the theme song. In Dexter's Lab.
I really liked when Dexter would tell Dee Dee to get out of his laboratory, like, get out of my laboratory. I just liked the word laboratory, so.
Trying to think of one that somebody hasn't named that I liked aside from that. I watched a lot of like
So
Cartoon
weird.
Network,
So
for
that
me,
era was Count Chicken,
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo.
I actually kind of liked Johnny Bravo, but looking back, I'm like, that show was terrible. But I did watch it a lot.
I love Johnny. It
Johnny
definitely had a time. I
Bravo.
love
Nobody
Johnny
much
Bravo.
liked it.
नहीं वो मेरे को वो बढ़िया लगता था जॉनी ब्रावो.
उतन स्पिन चला लगता हूँ.
पॉपाई भी बढ़िया था.
She was very quiet, but she also gave the look of a Gen Z.
He said that the Soulja Boy came out when he was in elementary school, and I know how old I was. I think I was like late middle school, so that doesn't sound right. Okay, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
I do have a very Gen Z look, but I was just hoping that they would not think that the Gen Z person would be as obvious.
All right, so my question for you is, what was the first CD album you bought?
The first one I bought for myself was Get Rich or Die
CDs के
Trying.
बारे में तो आपको बहुत
That
पता
was the
होगा.
one that your parents would be like, no,
50
I'm not
cent.
buying that.
50
That's
cent
right.
So I had to
थोड़ा
hustle to get that one.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that. I was Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
Oh, Eminem.
My name is. I played that song.
50 Cent तो
on
पापा.
repeat.
इधर retire हो
It's
चुका
the
है.
worst
I told
song
you, he's
I
retired.
ever want to hear.
I
50 Cent तो
actually listened to that
millennials,
song
Gen
when
Zs
I was
दोनों में
still in
famous है
Japan,
वैसे.
so like I didn't like fully understand English back then, so I was listening a lot. My parents didn't care because they don't speak English either.
Oh,
so
so you got away with murder.
I was a free. Totally.
That's a good loophole.
Yeah. Anything that was like big in here was also big in Japan. So like I don't know how popular Full House was, but I grew up watching that when I was in Japan. Uncle Jesse, everybody had a crush on him. So I think that's
ये Gen Z तो नहीं हो
universal. What
सकती.
about you?
No, no,
I
ये
think
तो
it was
जैसी
like
नहीं है.
Usher.
Usher.
Confessions. See the thing about you that caught my eye.
For me, it was Britney Spears, Baby One More Time, and I made my mom play it in the car
She's also
like,
not
every
Gen Z.
day on the way to school.
Nice.
Mine was Spice Girls, the first
But
album.
सबसे younger
What was your
kind
favorite
of
Spice Girl?
Baby
वही
Spice.
लग रही है.
Yeah.
I actually was eating like
हाँ,
a
ये
Chupa
Spice Girls
Chups,
की
that
गल
little
कर रही है.
lollipop that
No,
she had
Chupa
also.
She's
Chups.
talking about
They still
Spice
make
Girls.
those? Does
Maybe
anyone know?
Chupa
They
Chups,
do
Chupa
in
Chups.
Japan. I don't know about here.
Is it a Japanese candy?
No. I think it's like somewhere from Europe, right?
From Spain, I
Chupa
think.
Chups से
Spain.
यूरोप से है,
Okay.
इंडियन नहीं है.
Find it.
No, no.
You're right. You're right. Like it's a
Started,
little.
What was your guys'
Chupa
like
Chups
after school
is-
activity back then?
For me, I was
What?
a little anti.
चुपा चुप्स इंडियन नहीं है.
लग नहीं रहा है.
मतलब नहीं जैसे उसको बोलते थे the way they pronounced चुपा चुप्स तो इंडियन लगती थी.
Yeah, but वो word सारे हो सकता हो गए. Words are always borrowed. No.
Yeah, you're right.
Antisocial, so I just stayed at home and like drew and like read. So I read like Harry Potter books. Like I was a huge fan of those, so I would like read them over and over again.
I have this big ass computer.
Gen
and I
Z
love
thing.
just to
Harry Potter books बहुत ज़्यादा Gen Z लोग ही पढ़ते हैं.
हाँ देख big ass computer is big computer.
मतलब बट वो तो Gen Z के पास भी होता था पापा big ass computer तो. मेरे पास भी तो इतना बड़ा बड़ा होता था जब हम छोटा होता था मैं. Computers. It's confusing.
spend the whole afternoon writing books. So I wrote 3 books because I was in love with one of my friends.
Are you an author right now?
No, I'm not. I write science
so
fiction and I
artsy.
draw.
I played like the speed cups and Beyblade.
Oh, yeah.
And some
I heard Beyblade. Yeah.
Beyblade.
What was your guys' collectible?
Beyblade
Like,
बहुत मैं बहुत ज़्यादा fan था Beyblade
बहुत
का.
खेल रहा हूँ. You were playing a lot.
The fact that you said WWF though.
Who was your favorite wrestler?
I loved Hulk Hogan. I loved Triple H when
Hulk
he went to
Hogan वाला
WWE. I
is
loved-
Millennial,
millennial.
100% millennial.
Oh my god.
Shawn
Heartbreaker. Yeah.
100% millennial.
Sweet chin music, bro.
Those were my gay awakenings, but
वो देखो वो भी
anyone
excite हो
into
गया ना?
video games?
He's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
millennial, I
Yeah.
guess.
What's
Green
everyone's
वाला.
favorite
Yeah.
or system or game then?
First console?
64, Nintendo 64.
First console was NES. I was NES baby.
ये
That
तो
was
Gen Z
GameCube.
thing है.
That was your first console?
not my first console. I was a GBA first, and then I went GameCube, and that's why I was a GameCube guy.
I'm a SNES. And I had Street Fighter, I believe.
Yeah,
like on
bro.
that.
I was not a video game person, but my brother had a PlayStation 2. That's like the oldest one I remember, and so
Okay, yeah, that one.
and so we'd play like Mario Kart and things like that.
मेरे
too.
पास PSP भी था यार
I think
यार
so.
सबसे पहला console मेरा PSP था
But you
One
didn't.
of 'em.
I'm just
But I didn't play games. I was just like,
I
yeah,
know,
whatever.
She said the oldest game she played was like PS2. That's when I clocked her that she could be Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Because like my first was Nintendo, so.
Just because of the GameCube, but what would you do if this?
Oh,
gem-
you blow it.
Okay, good.
Listen,
You know how to blow?
prop, bro.
all Nintendo products you blow into to make it work.
Can we have you do it? Do you still have the N64? What?
Yeah.
Because you
Everyone
get the
can
water
blow
out.
it. You don't do it like this?
No!
To be fair, I'm pretty sure multiple people have said that doesn't actually work though. That it was in our heads.
Yeah, right?
I know.
Hey, when I
It makes
boot it up,
sense,
oh देखते कौन है
May I ask a question or no? No. Okay.
Coral just seemed really young. She also seemed like the one that was talking the least.
Can I ask it now?
No talking.
It's an important question.
Oh, come here.
Okay.
Back in the day, we could collectively say, like, we don't want to vote. We think we caught them all. We'll do that eventually.
But you can't suggest it.
No, I'll do it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, okay.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Honestly, I wasn't surprised that I was voted out the round I was, just because of the conversation that was going on that round. It was a lot about, the things that I wasn't as familiar with growing up. So a lot of the video games and a lot of the anime and things like that.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. So please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
आपके हिसाब से है इनमें से कोई Gen Z
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚ ਜੈਨਜ਼ੀ ਜੇ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਰੇਜ਼ ਹੈਂਡ ਵਾਲਾ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ
जिसने हैंड रेज करा हुआ है
ਹਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫਿਲੀਪੀਨਸ ਦਾ
अच्छा फिलिपिनो और जो भी है मतलब
ਪਰ ਇਹ ਥੋੜਾ ਡਰਾਮਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਡਾਂਸ ਡੂਸ ਚ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਨਾ
हाँ,
ਸਟੈਪ ਜੇ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਜਾਲੀ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ
देखो ये तो नहीं ये दोनों तो नहीं है बिल्कुल राइट वाले
हाँ
है ना
हाँ द ब्लैक गाय एंड द
पिंक हेयर
रेड हेयर या
तो जो हैंड रेज करा वो हो सकता है और उसके अलावा नहीं हो सकता राइट मेरे को भी ये लग रहा है इनमें से और तो कोई नहीं हो सकता Gen Z
नो ओनली रेड रेज हैंड वाला
Game is over.
It is fun.
I must ask you a question. Do you know your love print? Well, I just did a thing. I downloaded the Nectar app, and I got my love print. I'm an AWPO. Now, how's that for adulting? Ugh, that was cringy. Never doing that again.
Let's see if we got fooled.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got it.
Yeah, I think we did too.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, no.
So if the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
रेड
ये ग्रीन है ना मतलब जीत गए
अच्छा
ओह वो
No!
It's not you.
No, it's not.
I know it's not you.
It's this motherfucker.
I think it's
It's
gonna
this motherfucker. I knew it. I knew it.
Will the person who is Gen Z please step forward and reveal yourself?
यही
in
होगा
3,
ना ये वाला
two,
तभी इसने हैंड रेज किया fucking smart
Oh my god.
That's
This
I
is
would have
not
never
good.
thought it was you.
Okay, I'm Trey. I'm 22.
He's already retired,
I remember
yeah.
people saying, you don't look 22, you look 28. And I'm like,
28?
I don't care. I love looking mature. I relate more with an older generation than I do with, Gen Z in a sense.
Is Hulk Hogan your favorite wrestler?
No, I didn't like wrestling at all.
When he tripped for a second and he was like Shawn and he didn't know the last name and I helped him, I was like, Shawn Michaels. I should have known. A real WWF fan would have never not known Shawn Michaels. I should have known.
That's why I said Heartbreak Kid, because I was like, okay, I remember the initials. The truth is, I don't see much of a difference between Gen Z and Millennial. We both grew up during the time where internet was becoming a
is
thing.
very
The only
strange.
difference is you guys chose
भाई
it,
क्या कभी नहीं कर
and I
सकता
was
था
really born in it.
Oh,
The
this is
generation
stunning.
before Millennial, which is
40 29
Gen
oh,
X.
bro.
It's actually quite different.
There,
Like,
Yes.
there,
like
there.
And I think that is the technology factor of like Gen X maybe, doesn't understand the technology at all to like look into how things are going. I was born in 1993 and I feel pretty true millennial, but I will say there are some factors that I feel like I can relate to some Gen Z things.
I think both generations are very open and flexible to anything that is new, willing to learn, willing to educate. We try not to like judge people for who they are and what they are and things like that.
This is very strange.